Welcome to Pigeon Jones's diary, 21st of July 2006. We missed our diary yesterday. We had a few problems walking around Arequipa. Linda, who's Sammy's friend, we were in a restaurant for lunchtime and Linda had her bag snatched. 1 minute it was there, next minute it was gone. She had about $300 in there, camera, glasses, other bits and bobs, all gone, vamos. So that was pretty much yesterday. Spent it now. Tilly was amazing with her Spanish, dealing with the gendarme or the police. Yeah, her voice is gone today. Dealing with the police and filing a report and whatnot. And then last night we went out for a nice meal and a few drinks to sort of Tilly had alpaca. We had a few meal and drinks to sort of I don't know, make a day out of the day. Today we've gone on the bus, as you can see, with Matey Boy selling his Oxford encyclopedia on planets, animals, etc. All en route to Puno, where we was on the edge of Lake Titicaca. The other side of it, the Peruvian side, whereas before Tilly and I were in our lovely apartment, we were on the Bolivian side. I'm going to do some island hopping maybe tomorrow. So ciao. Okay, so now here we are in Puno, after arriving back from Arequipa, which was over here. We were in Puno, and if you remember Lake Titicaca from earlier on this week, we stopped in Copacabana. So we're in a restaurant now in Puno, and just to sort of welcome 2 new members of the Pidgeandpie Roadtrip. We've got
the group's changed its name. It's now the HRT group.
It's not, it's Pidgeandpie. This is Linda. This is Whamsy. Tilly's sister. Okay. So yeah, we'll try and get rid of them over the next couple of days, and get some better people. Morning. The date's the 22nd of July. Joseph Downey. We're off on a 2-day, 1-night trip to the islands, on Lake Titicaca. So yeah, we'll report that later. We have an island which is built upon the reeds, floating islands.
Okay, yeah? Look at, huh? Mira cuántos metros estamos de profundidad.
morning and welcome to Pidgeandpie's diary on the 23rd of July 2006. Well, I'll just do a recap on yesterday. If anyone wants to chirp in, feel free. So we did our boat trip and arrived on the island. Probably the only people with big packs. Okay, everyone else bought a day sack, but no, us for the HRT crowd bought our biggest packs.
Yes, we had to make sure we were covered for every eventuality being the HRT tour.
But what they didn't tell us was that our accommodation was the highest one up the mountain. That wasn't in the travel brochure. Tell you that much. Anyway, so we had a bit of lunch.
Was it allocation on arrival?
Allocation on arrival, yeah.
Yeah, we were last to be allocated, which made me think that there was something wrong with us, you know.
Yeah, I think so.
We didn't get a warm handshake on arrival.
No, not like the others. But anyway, Gloria seemed to warm up to us, which was nice. Good old glow. We had lunch and then we were herded off up to the top of the mountain with our tour guide who's sitting at the front there. Can't really miss him in yellow jacket. Anyway.
Yeah, but
what are you
you love him, don't
We had
you?
a nice room.
We like him. We had a nice room. 3 beds for the 4 of us, you know.
Guidey slept downstairs with 2 beds for the one of him.
And his steak.
And his
Yeah,
steak.
he had. I noticed he had a big plate of meat like that. But it's okay. We were happy with our vegetables and rice. It wasn't a problem. Anyway, in the evening we all got dressed up in the local traditional gear and hiked another half a mile up the mountain with Gloria at the helm for an evening of fiesta. Now that entailed dancing, a little bit more dancing, a band that came round to collect money, and back by about 10 I think.
Yeah, it was, yeah.
It was a very nice evening.
It's a very nice evening.
And Gloria stayed out late. In fact, she was telling us to hurry up down the mountain so she could have a wicked way with someone, we think.
We got wildly
Maybe
drunk
Guidey.
on 2 Coca-Colas.
Yeah, it was a crazy night.
We were all over the place,
Yeah.
we were absolutely...
Okay, and so that's it. So today we're off to the
Tequila.
yeah,
Tequila.
I think, yeah, something like that. So we'll put that later. Ciao.
So we're back from the islands. We're back into Puno. Tilly and I have just showed up to the bus terminal to get our bus tickets onward to Cusco for tomorrow morning at 8 AM. So it'll be another early start. And we're just now with our tuk-tuk guys, like we used to get in Thailand, back to the hotel. Okay. Morning, 24th of July 2006, Pidgeandpie's diary. Hola.
Oh, hi.
We're en route to Cusco, 7-hour journey. We're about an hour in. We've had our bread rolls with Philadelphia and jam for all those people back home interested in our dietary activities. And yeah, we'll see you in the beautiful city of Cusco later.
Oh, no, he's just coming out.
Vamos!
Oh, look at that little boy.
Buenos dias.
Buenos dias. ¿Qué tal?
Pigeon joined his diary, 26th of July 2006. We didn't have a pigeon join his diary yesterday because we were too busy wandering all around Cusco trying to work out what the heck we were going to do with the rest of our time in Peru. Do we head off after the Inca Trail, which we start tomorrow, 4-day trek into the mountains, which you saw the route of on one of the photographs earlier? Do we head off north after that, up to Lima and then up to some of the mountains and whatnot? Or do we hang around here and then get a flight at the last minute to Lima? Because basically between Cusco and Lima there's a few places to visit, but not that much. But it's like 36 hours by bus, 20 hours to the nearest decent place to look at, which is the Nazca lines, which I know my dad would be interested in looking at. But if we go there, the only way to see it is by hiring a plane, renting a plane, and with it being peak season, pretty expensive, and we've not heard that many good things about it. So if we stop in Cusco, I sort of towards the end of yesterday I looked at what we could do. We could do whitewater rafting. Could do a 3-day whitewater rafting trip. I could hire a motorbike and go off into the mountains and see some beautiful places around Cusco. Do a sort of a 400-mile motorbike expedition over 3 days. So we all sat down and we've written out a daily plan of what days we've got left and where we need to be and whatnot. And I think we're staying in Cusco now. So today we're going to go down to the land office, which is an airline for South America, and work out whether we can get a flight to get into Lima to make our connection flight to Vancouver, Canada, for the 7th of August. And same with Sammy and Linda, they're going to see if they can get a flight for the 5th of August, because that's when they head out of Lima back home to England. If we can, then we'll then sort of work out whether we could do this motorbiking, which I was going to do, but now the girls are talking about maybe if they can jump on the back of a guy's bike, they could come too. So we'll see. I had a bit of a dilemma yesterday. Sammy and Linda noticed a few things missing from their room, and so did Tilly. So we're going to confront the managers today of the hotel.
Hi, so welcome back to Pigeon Jones's diary. Face might look a bit funny because I've just put soap on it. So I'm just about to get washed and go to bed because it's now 11 o'clock. It's been a tiring day and we've got to be up at 4:30. Now, just to recap, this morning obviously it was quite tense. We had to confront or speak to the manager of the hotel or the owner of the hotel about items missing from both of our rooms. He couldn't have been more apologetic, and at one point I thought he was going to hug me and cry because he was so sad about the whole thing. It was so good. He offered to give us all the money back of the items that we lost, and dismiss those people concerned that we believe had actually taken the items in question, which was Nivea, Juicy Tubes, a scarf, and what was the last? A travel pillow just bought from eBay. Anyway, all that done and said, we headed to the market today. We got the blankets for the girls. We found out more about motorbiking, booked up a trip for motorbiking. We're going on a 3-day trip, turned out to be half price of the others. That's what I say. So yeah, so that's exciting. We looked into flights. We went to Peru, but we've decided to take the bus because we're going to save ourselves a fair bit of money, and it's going to be 18 hours to Lima. But we booked camera class. After a lot of searching around, we managed to find a VIP camera class. So we're very excited about that. Okay, I'm going to wrap it up now, and we'll report back from the Inca Trail. Cheerio, bye.
Good morning. It's 5:30, believe it or not, on the 27th of July 2006. Pidgeandpie's diary. We're just setting off to catch the bus to head off to kilometre 82 for the start of the Inca Trail. As you can hear, the nightclubs are still open. And yeah, see you later.
We're thinking of not doing the trail, but just carry on with the club. Yeah.
Ready? We all ready?
Yes.
Sammy taking the bin with her, is she?
Yes.
Here we are on the first day. It's lunchtime, and 18 porters are just setting up for lunch. It's a little bit more organised than what I was expecting. Really, we've got a dinner tent, we've got tables, it's really open. The girls are really excited about
The man's
lunch.
just dropped some trout out of the tray that he's washing and put it back in out the stream.
That one's Sammy's. Buenos dias. It's 28th of July 2006 of Pigeon Jones's diary. We're at our first base camp after a night's sleep here. Sammy's back's not bearing up too well after her accident in England before she came out here, so she's probably going to get a porter for today. Today's the hardest day of the 4-day Inca Trail. Basically we're going to go from where we are now, which is 2,800 metres above sea level, up to over 4,000, so we're going to climb between 1,300 and 1,400 metres today, uphill. At over 4,000 metres we'll reach our first pass over one of the mountain tops. We've got 3 passes in total before we reach Machu Picchu. So far the guides, we've got 18 porters, 2 guides, been just amazed at the meals that have been produced and the level of service that we're getting here. It's in a way it's a step above camping. But yeah, our sleeping bags kept us warm last night, and yeah, we'll show you more along the way. Alright, so yesterday we set off from kilometre 82 near the train station, and we walked all along here past the ruins and whatnot, and we camped here at Huelabamba, just below the town, because last night, with it being the Independence Day of Peru, a big party of fireworks and whatnot, so we stayed just a little bit below for a peaceful night's sleep. We're about here now, just at another checkpoint, and we're going to go up over the summit, which is 4,200 metres, and then we're going to descend down to Pacamayo, which is where we're going to camp tonight. This morning we were right down there, 11:46 now, and our boat has arrived before us to set up for lunch. Probably stay here for another hour, and then we've got probably another half-an-hour trek to top where we reach the summit at 4,200 metres, and it's a descent then down about 1.5 to 2 hours to our camp for today. Just shy of 4,200 metres, and this is the food we're getting. This is amazing. There's no pub.
Ima tata sutik papa primero.
Jesús como mesmo.
Ima?
Jesús.
Ah, Jesus. Jesus. Like Jesus from Calca.
Chunga kai ni pateo.
37 years old. Chuncacho.
Chunga kai ni. Tawa chunga.
Ah, Tawachunga. He says me 70 years old. No, it's 47 years old. 47 years old. Wawayo chikacham ki wakai. Haika. Haika. 4 children, married. Chapani mata. Ima? Nina Carro. Okay, Nina. Fire. Carro is the car. The fire car.
Morning, it's 29th of July 2006, 10 AM. Just made it to the top of the first pass. Just waiting for the rest of the route now before we descend down to some more Inca ruins. He's going through every single one of them. See him just, he's been to every single one just about. He's been to every single one just about. 30th of July 2006, Pidgeandpie's diary. Day 4 of the Inca Trail trek. We got up about 4 o'clock this morning. It's now 6 o'clock, so we've been doing about just over an hour of hiking up to the top of the sunrise door or window, wherever it is, on Machu Picchu. We're going to hopefully see some beautiful things today, and also some hot springs, which will be good. See you later. Boggy. Well, as you can see, here we are at the sunshine gate, not the window, the door, the gate of Machu Picchu, where we're supposed to be able to look down on Machu Picchu now and see the beautiful ruins from a vantage point, but it's foggy, so we'll have to wait till that clears for the beautiful view.
equal waterfall. We call Kapcha.
Ha.
Rock with 42 corners, it's all one rock.
This is the only temple, guys, Lisa, with 4 walls. This is the only one. And this is facing to the west. To the south. Moment, Kodak moment, Fuji moment. Photo moment.
Fine.
I'm going to do a video first.
I don't know how to do a video.
So we've just finished the trail in Machu Picchu. We've had a quick lunch in town in Aguas Calientes, and now we're back on the train back to Cusco. We should arrive in about 8 p.m. this evening. Good morning, it's Pigeon Journal's Diary. The date is the 1st of Agosto 2006. Yesterday we had a day relaxing after our 4-day trek on the Inca Trail. Today we head off on a 3-day motorbike road trip on some other parts of the mountains around Cusco to see a bit more, to get a few more miles on our back. The intent of the journey is to go from Cusco. We're going to head all the way up to Pisac, where there's a market, and then we're going to go to Cauca, and then from Cauca we're going to head off-road through the mountains, over the top to Lourdes, where there's hot thermal springs, and then we're going to go after there to a place around here where we're going to probably stay overnight. The next day we're going to carry on along the back of the mountain off-road all the way to Quillabamba, where we're going to stop the night, and then the last day we're going to head all the way back along this mountain pass, drop down through here onto asphalt again and look at the Sacred Valley, hopefully if we have enough time, and then back into Cusco. So we eventually got out of Cusco after picking our helmets. Tilly and Linda wanted to make sure that their helmets matched their outfits, so that took a little while. Then we went to get some gasoline and then some money, some cambio. We've already been to Pisac Market, so the girls are happy because they've done a bit of purchasing in the market, whilst I sat with the guides, Alain and Coco, for a coffee, and now we're just stopping for lunch before we head off into the mountain off to Ray. Yeah. Buenos dias. 2 Augusto, 2nd of August, of the Pidgeandpie Diary. We're at this is the morning now of our 2nd day on our motorbike trip, and we're in this a town. We travelled about 188 kilometres yesterday before stopping, which is not far, but when you're doing mountain passes and whatnot, it takes quite a while. Just going to go and grab some breakfast now, and then we're going to head off to Quillabamba, which is our destination stop for today. Should only take 4 hours. Morning, Linda. and then we should have some time to relax. Hopefully we'll have a bit more time today to stop and take photographs. Okay?
Okay, so we're on the road now to Pidgeandpie. Okay, we're on the road to Pidgeandpie. And then to the behind. And we're driving here. This is lovely, but I don't think you'll get to see it. We'll be back for a while, so we'll come back to you then.
So after 4 hours riding, pretty painful for the girls on the back because the road was quite uneven, been through rivers and whatnot. We finally made it to Quillabamba after getting lost about 3 or 4 times. So here we are now in our accommodation. We're going to have a quick shower and then we're going to head off to the swim baths for a swim. This is how hot Sammy's been. Very nice and sexy for all you male viewers back there. And yeah, and then we're going to get something to eat. Okay? Buenos dias, 3rd of Augusto, 2006. We're in Quillabamba, we've just had breakfast. Tilly's not too well, she's been sick last night. So I fetched her some mate de coca and hopefully that'll sort her stomach out. We're just about to jump on the bikes now. We've got quite a long ride back to Cusco today. One element of it we can only cross between 1 o'clock and 2 o'clock because they're doing roadworks, and between 1 and 2 they have lunch, so that's when we can pass across the mountain pass, so we'll have a look at that later.
Mañana vamos al Coliseo Municipal.
Coming out of the pictures, it's too bright. That road was gorgeous. That road was excellent. Hi, so it took us about 4 or 5 hours to get from Quillabamba to I forget the name of this place now, but we had lunch on the first morning of the Inca Trail. Yeah, so we basically went over the mountain pass, winding road going up, which was being constructed, so we were sort of driving through a building site, which quite airy on some corners and whatnot. And as we dropped over to the side, you could see that the road was asphalted, and it was beautiful to drive down. Brand spanking new road. On a motorbike, there's nothing better with beautiful scenery around. So yeah. So we're just having a bit of lunch now, and then we're going to head off back to Cusco, which should take about 1.5 hours, and then we're back in Cusco. And then tomorrow, Linda and Sammy leave for Lima to fly back to England, and Tilly and I go by autobus to Lima tomorrow, and then we fly out of Lima in a couple of days' time. It's pretty much everywhere we've been in around Cusco and the Inca area. These Incas, they're rocket scientists. I mean, you sort of got just water irrigation and whatnot all over the place. You know, channeling water through buildings and whatnot, so that everyone's got fresh water from the rivers and the mountains. It's genius. diary, the 4th of August. This morning we packed, we've had lunch with Sammy and Linda, say goodbye to them. We booked a taxi to come from the hotel to pick us up, to take us to the bus terminal, because we've got quite a lot of luggage now, we're silly buying too many items from the market. The taxi took a while to come, we were panicking, we needed to be at the bus terminal for 1:30 for a 2 o'clock departure. It was about 1:35 by the time we got the taxi, but we sort of thought, you know, we're going to be before 2 o'clock. So we sort of got there at 1:45. Tilly rushed and paid the departure tax in a bus terminal, don't know why. And then basically the guy from the Visitors Del Sol check-in desk, he wasn't there, and he eventually came, and we basically stamped our bags in and then ran out the door. There was still 15 minutes to go, but the bus was actually on its way out of the bus terminal. Apparently they go before 2 o'clock, so we basically just made it. So 2006, after a rough night's sleep, basically 21-hour journey from Cusco to Lima, but because Peru is so mountainous, basically it was just continuously turning corner as it wound up and down the mountains. But we managed to get a little bit of sleep. We had breakfast this morning, a nice jam roll, and we just wanted to have a game of bingo. Cruz de Sol, which is a bus company, bingo. 10 to 8. I can't think of a better time to play bingo, really. So after a day of not doing much really, we had a kip this morning when we arrived at the hotel in Lima, because we were a little bit tired after the bus journey. Then we've had a walk around Lima. We've done a bit of internet, and
we've got a couple of small drinks.
Yeah, we've got
takeaway drinks.
2 takeaway coffees.
From the local Chinese restaurant.
We asked for a large coffee, and we got a soup bowl. And then we were supposed to go out for Chinese tonight, but we decided to stay in.
Too tired.
Just too tired, and couldn't be bothered really with scummy Lima. And I've cleaned my trainers with Tilly's pink jumper, because we're saying goodbye. Because we're saying goodbye to the pink jumper. The pink jumper that you've seen in many photographs. I think it was £1.50 from uni in Bolivia. We finally saying
bye, pink jumper.
Goodbye to pink jumper.
Bye.
Good night.
So hello, good evening, welcome to Pigeon Jones's diary on the 7th, no not there yet, 6th of August. So today we awoke and we decided we had until 7:30 to all that time to kill during the day, so we went to Miracle Base, which actually put Lima in a better light. It's the seaside area of Lima, and it was really nice. We could look around the shops. We bought some cheap t-shirts at 10 soles a piece, which is about £1.60 each, Abercrombie and Fitch t-shirts and the like. We then had lunch down by the waterfront, KFC. It was Wayne's yearly KFC craving, so that happened today. It was very, very exciting. Did internet and then went to the department store. Well, obviously expected just a quick shop. I have to say, it was so exciting. We bought 10 for £10, well £12. Should do us for Canada if it doesn't rain, fingers crossed. Anyway, so here we are, we're now at the airport after Kamikaze Kid drove us here in top-notch or breakneck speed. We have retrieved one said item for Sister Samantha. Yes, I waited for about half an hour for this, but it's okay, I could practice my Spanish with the security guard and we had a right old chat.
So what is it?
It's penknife, Victorinox penknife.
Oh,
Sammy had confiscated from her because she obviously had it in her hand luggage. And so I picked it up for her today, very kindly as a sister would do. So yeah, so tonight we're taking the flight at 20 past midnight. We're just waiting to check in now, and we're off to Canada, Vancouver.
So is that South America done then?
South America's all done.
Oh right.
2 months, and finito.
Okay.
We've managed to fit so much in, and it's been fantastic. I've really, really enjoyed it. Doesn't beat Asia for me, but I've still enjoyed it, and all I can say is fantastic scarves.
Okay. And so you're all set for the wedding as well. Has Wayne got an outfit?
Yeah, he bought his outfit today. It was an absolute bargain. He bought his shirt and a tie in the department store, and it came to about £8 for both. So hopefully it'll be smart. I'm not sure about the beard though, that might have to have a trim. Okay, so
it's not Buenos Dias anymore, it's good morning y'all. We're in LA at the moment, just in transit for our connecting flight to Vancouver. It was, you going to say to Lee?
morning.
Very
frustrated. This customs just took so long, and then the 2 people disappeared, which left one man with a woman.
All right, she's a bit boring. Yeah, we had a okay land flight. Interesting thing this morning, looked out of the window. We're above the cloud base layer, 5,000 feet, and you got the mountains poking up through the clouds and whatnot. My good friend Dave, the hand riding chap I met in Australia, he's been up to 5,000 feet recently. So you'd be above the clouds, so you'd be dragging your feet in the fluffy white stuff. So I cannot wait to get my hand gliding license, my pilot's license, and make it up there myself. Anyhow, we'll see you in Vancouver. Just for the record, it's the 7th of August 2006, and yeah, here we are in yet another queue on our transfer from the land flight in LA to our Canadian Airlines flight to Vancouver. Just queue after queue after queue. Taking forever.
Hello, well, we're still in LA, we're still waiting for our onward connecting flight. At the moment, this is the report that's just come over from Air Canada. We're not ladies and gentlemen, we're not really sure what's happening at the moment, but your flight isn't here. Yes, seems to be something with air traffic control, don't know what. Okay, we'll let you know. Bye. So that's all we know so far. So I've been having these thoughts that if they need to bump someone off, then I'd accept it on the grounds that I'd have $200 Canadian compensation, access to VIP lounge, and food and beverage vouchers for all day. Anyway, we've just been reminiscing about the time when Sammy and I went shopping in Cusco, and I bought William's present, And when I bought William's present, he was also trying to sell me some of those finger puppets, like a little llama finger puppet. And I managed to get him to put a llama finger puppet in the bag for free. I mean, I almost sort of put it in there myself, it was nearly in there, and kept saying, libre, libre, por favor. And in the end he agreed, and there I got a free little llama finger puppet as well. Okay, so report that later.